Assalamualaikum. My name is Adnan Durrani, and I'm the Chief Halal Officer of American Halal Company. You may have heard of our Zafran Road brand, which we just launched, subhanAllah, into Whole Foods. It was actually Whole Foods' debut in Halal. It's the first time in their history that they launched Halal in all 11 regions nationally throughout Whole Foods. Now, I have a pretty established track record in the food business for almost 30 years. I was the founder of Vermont Pure Spring Water, which I grew to the second largest bottled water brand in the Northeast. I was one of the principal financial partners of Stonyfield Farms, which today does over $300 million in sales. And I was also a principal of Delicious Brands, the first organic cookie company, which we grew to the fifth largest cookie company in the United States. So over these 27 years in the food business, I've actually had a 100% track record at picking and identifying kind of mega trends in the food business out of sectors that were very small when I started looking at them. And that's why I'm here, because the halal opportunity to me is actually the biggest I've seen in my 30-year career. And I really feel when I look at the food industry and I look for large trends at a meta level, what I look at is Europe. Europe is the testing ground for products that come and make it successfully here, and sectors that are created. If you look at it, bottled water, yogurt, or organic snacks, today they're each one $5 billion in sales or more in just US alone, and they were very small when I looked at them. And that's the opportunity I see here. So we have three takeaways that I want to leave you with on the halal industry in US in terms of the American Muslim Ummah. First of all, think about this. In Europe, in the EEC countries alone, as you can see by this chart, in the last 10 years, just on the protein side, halal sales have gone from very small, less than 300 million, to $20 billion. Just in halal protein sales in the EEC countries. And secondly, look at just one company, Nestle, which has gone from less than $1 billion in sales to almost $6 billion in sales in halal, and $3 billion of that growth in the last 18 months. Now, in my entire career, I don't know of a single company in the food business that grew $3 billion in 1 year in just one sector. It's unprecedented. And lastly, I want to leave you with the fact that right now, you're looking at the opportunity in America being much, much bigger. The American Muslim Ummah is phenomenal. You're looking at 8 million American Muslims currently, growing to 15 million, mashallah, over the next 10 or 15 years. That's astounding. This is a much wealthier demographic than the Muslims in France or in England or anywhere in Europe. They're much more educated. Also, they have a food buying power of $200 billion a year. In fact, American Muslims are buying $3 billion of kosher foods a year. That's even more than Jews are buying. So think about this. The current halal market in America is only around $300 million. So I have a question for you geniuses out there. Where do you think the halal market is going if it's currently 300 million and American Muslims are buying 3 billion of kosher? The answer is obvious, okay? And that's one of the reasons that I'm so excited about the AMCC conference. American Halal and Zafran Road are very proud to be sponsors this year of American Muslim Consumer Conference. And quite frankly, I think this is really a must-see opportunity. If you think about it, if you're in a large company, especially in the marketing department, and you're looking for a new opportunity, shake things up at work, stir them up, tell them about what's going on with the American Muslim demographic. Go talk to your boss and tell him about AMCC. And if he says to you, what the halal are you talking about? Well, just direct him to the AMCC website and explain to him what the speakers are and what all of the conference agenda is. It's pretty impressive stuff. And if you're unfortunately been laid off in this economy, or you're an entrepreneur looking for a new opportunity, this is the perfect venue for you to go to, because I assure you that the next big idea is going to be hatched at AMCC, and it might be hatched by you.